have something to tell you about your child, Monica. Oh no, have they been doing poorly in your class? No, I overheard her telling a friend that she is non-binary, and I am obligated by the school to tell you. What do you mean? So you can fix it. So you're outing Mo to me without their consent because the school told you to? It's my duty. Well, it's my duty as a queer lesbian parent to tell you that they wish to be called by Mo, not Monica, and they use they them pronouns, so please use them. Well, legally, it's Monica. So who is your supervisor?
Evie, I hear you have a problem with one of our students?
No, Principal Jordan, sir, I don't have a problem with anybody.
Ms. Russell said some boy was calling you names?
I mean, Nate was playing tag the queer person in history class today.
Tag the queer person? I've never heard of that.
Well, Nate didn't say queer person, he
Alright.
said the F word, but I don't want to repeat that.
I see. Nate is one of our star athletes, and I don't want to distract him from his performance with your concerns about him calling you names.
So he's not gonna get in trouble for harassing me?
Nate wasn't harassing you. He was just having a little fun.
Thelma, I think I'm being blackmailed. Blackmailed? I met someone online and told them some personal stuff, and they messaged me saying, if you don't send me $200 by tonight, I'm gonna out you to your parents. I can't be outed, Thelma. My parents will understand. Judy,
Yes.
can you please come cover the front desk? I have another student emergency. Thanks. You're gonna help me? Of course. You're not in this alone. Let's look at the threatening messages, build a report, and then we'll figure out a game plan. Okay. Let's look at No Filter together. It's a nonprofit that empowers youth in situations like this. We can take the quizzes and review the resources page and just see what you're comfortable with. Thanks, Thelma. I'm glad I told you. My advice for anyone going through something similar is to tell somebody you trust. Everyone needs a Thelma. In 2023, we will be joining together again with Planned Parenthood to do another series on reproductive knowledge, healthcare, and rights. I will be especially focused on embedding LGBTQ topics for all of you. Keep a lookout for the @Planned Parenthood tag in the description, and you can make a difference and support our mission as well by hitting the like button, commenting, and sharing these videos when they air. See you then, everybody. Good morning, sir. Welcome to the Wilcox Healthcare Center.
Hi,
What is the purpose of your visit?
I'm here for a cervical cancer screening.
For you? Yes, we are a gender-affirming healthcare center, so let me go check on this appointment for you.
And yes, I'm trans. Anyone with a cervix can get cervical cancer.
Absolutely. Some trans and non-binary people have cervixes too. Oh, it's also Cervical Health Awareness Month, so we are happy to be at your cervix for your appointment
Wow.
today. Get it? Cervical Awareness Month. At your service because we're a healthcare center.
Yeah, I get it.
Mom, Dad, I've decided to do a school project on Roe versus Wade.
Sam, you're too young to be thinking about that stuff.
Well, I'm not too young to get pregnant, so I consider this self-education.
They're 12.
That's when it happens, George. Dad, 1 in 3 women plus trans and non-binary people have lost their access to abortion in the United States. George.
Congratulations on becoming a person that has a menstrual cycle.
Very good. Okay.
And I'm proud of you for the work you are doing to spread awareness on this topic to your peers.
Thanks. Good job, Sam. When should I set up my next appointment?
I'd like to see you again in 2 weeks.
Okay. By the way, my partner is going to be moving here and they're looking for a chiropractor. Could I set them up with you?
Of course. What is their name?
Rachel?
Does she see a chiropractor already?
Yes, but they obviously have to switch because they're just moving from another state.
Does Rachel use they them pronouns?
Yes, they do. Thanks for asking. I don't care how much you want to be a woman. If you don't have a uterus, you aren't one. Plenty of women don't have them, including trans women. You don't have any proof. Katie's mom had hers removed. Doesn't count. Other women are born without them at all. Are they not women to you? They're male, then, obviously. There's only male and female. Well, I have 2 uteruses. Does that mean that I'm more of a woman than you are? Yes, you're more of a woman than me because you have double. Okay. Mr. Denton, you said you wanted to talk more about pronouns because of your son's non-binary friend?
Yes, but I would like to get to know you more as well.
Wait, is this a date?
Yes? Is that okay?
Mr. Denton!
You can call me Matthew.
Mr. Matthew.
What have you been teaching your students at school lately?
The students started STD awareness this week.
Oh.
Don't forget to get tested, use protection. This is how you use a condom. Maybe a quick chat about gender identity and sexual orientation. You know, just throw that in there.
Important questions.
What about you? Do you use condoms?
Always.
Good to know. This lobster is delicious.
I grew up in Maine, actually, so seafood is a big part of
Adam,
my...
if 2 lobsters got together and one of them decided to get an abortion, where was the
Well, if a lobster supported his companion in getting an abortion, he'd be one shell of a guy. But for the record, I do believe that people should be able to choose what is right for them and their body.
It's official. We can keep dating.
Great.
My favorite teacher from high school wrote me a letter. Mrs. Uber is still alive? Who even writes letters anymore? Mrs. Uber Stanton saved me one night when someone outed me to my father. What happened? She picked me up and took me somewhere safe, and I will always be grateful to her for being there for me that day. Why did Mrs. Uber Stanton write to you? The It Gets Better project is giving out 50 $10,000 grants to schools in need of resources for LGBTQ students. Wow. I know your entire family is LGBTQ, so...
I'm not gay.
Except for Dad. Please tell teachers and students to apply. Sincerely, Liz Uberstanton. I love her. Apply for the It Gets Better grant in my bio. Congratulations on the new position. We're gonna have you fill out some paperwork next. I quickly wanted to ask about benefits. What do you mean? Will the company offer me healthcare here in Texas? Oh no. I can't promise anything. Some lawmakers wish to penalize companies for helping their employees access care, for example, abortion. I guess I could always travel out of state. Actually, what? Some lawmakers are trying to restrict people from traveling outside of Texas to get care. Oh, and they're trying to shut down Planned Parenthood in Texas as well, so. Well, thanks, but no thanks for the employment offer. Wait, is everyone signed ready?
1 minute.
Almost.
Okay.
Today, on March 10th, we joined together with fellow reproductive health, rights, and justice groups in celebration of National Abortion Provider Appreciation Day. This day is to honor and express our gratitude for doctors, advanced practice clinicians, nurses, and all healthcare staff who
Provide abortions, care for patients, and work tirelessly against the stigma surrounding abortion. You can leave a note to say thank you at this link. It's also clickable in my bio.
Mom, I'd like to have a quick chat about top surgery. No. What? I don't want to have this chat. Why? Because I'm probably not going to agree with anything that you say. Well, I'm getting top surgery and I just wanted to let you know. It will improve my mental health and help a lot with my gender dysphoria. I contacted our local Planned Parenthood center to give me resources and to help me to find a provider. Planned Parenthood helps give resources like that? Yeah, they also gave me suggestions for counseling and support groups for us. Us? If you wanted to go together. I guess that's fine. Yeah, we can do that.
You're in probably the queerest town in America, right?
It's Pride, benches.
I mean, it's a model up for you.
Yeah, get down, take a seat. Pride Colors intersection.
We're on our way to Northampton, apparently the lesbian mecca of the world.
We are now at Smith College. We'll see how many queer people we find on the way.
Counting?
I feel like we should have started counting a while ago because I think it's like 1 in every 2 people at this point.
Just about.
Where'd you get the trans flag? Sam's been handing them out all day. All day? Alex, would you like a trans flag?
I already have one, thanks.
Okay. Dad, what about you?
I've got mine right here.
Do you have any colleagues at work that might want one?
At work?
Yeah.
I suppose.
Should I give you like 3 or maybe like 20?
20's a lot.
Sam, what are these for? It's Trans Visibility Day on March 31st. Where did you get the money to bulk purchase trans flags? Mom, have you not been following my fundraiser online?
Oh. Yeah, Mom, it's been the headliner of Sam's email blast for weeks now.
Oh. Hey, Rowan. Hey, Thelma, could I have a hall pass for math class, please? Sure. Here you go. Actually, could you please put my dead name instead of Rowan? Mr. Sills has just expressed that he's not supportive of trans or non-binary people, so... I knew that. Of course. Here you go. Thank you, Thelma. I appreciate it. No problem. Have a great day. Good luck with Mr. Sills. Can I get a hall pass, please? Where do you need to go? Home? I can't put home, Michael. What's going on? Some kids found out that I use they, them pronouns and they've been making fun of me all class. Which students? Jace and Max. Okay. I want you to take this hall pass and go out to the courtyard, smell the petunias, do some deep breathing, meditation, take a minute, and then come back and we can address this together. Okay, thanks, Miss Kennan. Of course. Jace, Max, I need you to come over and see me for a momentito, please. Imagine you're in a potential sexual situation. Mom, you know I'm asexual and aromantic. I know. Do you say something though? Yes. Let's review. Fine. Sexual boundaries are about 4 main things. Number 1, how people touch your body. Please do not touch me. Number 2, how people see your body. Not naked, ever in a million years. Number 3, how people treat you in sexual situations. Not happening. Number 4, what you are comfortable doing to others. No. Okay, this would have been more fun to talk about my queer erotica novel. You're writing a queer erotica novel? I wish we had queer and trans sex education in school when we were young.
It was just the birds and the bees for us.
Like, what if you're a bird that's into another bird? Or a bee who likes a bee?
Or you're into the birds and you're into the bees, and maybe you even like the trees or the grass.
Or you're not into any of those.
I think I lost the direction of this conversation. Are we still talking about sex ed?
Specifically queer and trans sex education.
Oh, okay.
You can watch Penn Parenthood's video on non-binary and intersex identities in my bio.
I just feel like I'm on a roller coaster ride. And
To recap, the judge wanted to block mifepristone so it would be pulled from the national market. Then the Supreme Court decided to allow mifepristone to stay on the market, but now the entire mifepristone case has caused significant chaos and confusion. George,
I'm feeling a little lightheaded.
George, breathe. Judges should not be able to decide whether people can get effective and safe medications. We can take a breath, but we need to be vigilant in making sure that this doesn't happen again. George? Why don't we do those breathing exercises that your therapist suggested?
Okay. Wait, so that guy that we ran into at the grocery store?
Same guy.
He's the same guy who's trying to prevent abortion access in Ohio?
Yes, he's also the same guy who wants to limit birth control.
The one that was fondling the bananas?
Yeah,
I was so nice to him.
he's the same lawmaker trying to get rid of LGBTQ rights statewide.
Oh my god, should I have knocked his coffee to the floor?
No, but people like him get to decide what our lives and families look like, and
We need to make sure we keep fighting, keep speaking up for others.
yes, by voting and spreading awareness and no coffee knocking. I wanted to share this queer story time today because it's International Day against homophobia, biphobia, and transphobia. I went out with my grandma the other day and she greeted me with, "Hello, dear. Tell me, what are your pronouns?" I was shocked because the last time I saw my grandma, she was very homophobic. I answered, "I prefer they, them." And grandma said, "Okay," and then corrected anyone that misgendered me for the rest of the day. She was just a queen and I was very proud. Aw, the success story just speaks to how people can choose to grow and change. So good job, grandma. Queer story time. One of my classmates approached me and said, "So, have you had the surgery?" I answered, "No, I have to be at least 16, but that doesn't mean that I'm not a boy." He replied, "So you're still technically a girl then." That is a transphobic thing to say. Gender identity is valid regardless of how your body looks. If a person who identifies as a woman has to have her uterus removed, does that mean that she's not technically a woman anymore? Not all trans or non-binary people need or want surgery. My partner got top surgery, I haven't. Gender affirming care depends on what feels right for you. Queer story time. I said to my brother, "You are so lucky. You are not born a biological female. Periods suck." My mom interrupted, "What is with your generation? Women get periods, not biological females." I replied, "But some women don't get periods, and some men get periods too. Or you could be born intersex and get a period." My sister added, "Plus, trans women exist." My mom said, "Gender is biological, and for some reason, your generation is trying to change that." Gender is actually a social construction. It is not biological, so these kids were spot on. Queer story time for today. My dad asked me, "Why do gay people want to get married?" I told him, "Because they love each other and they want to spend the rest of their lives together." He responded, "Okay, but why do they want to get married?" Deadass repeated the question. I answered, "Well, why did you want to marry mom?" He said, "That's different." Different how?